Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Amid the crisis in Rivers State, most stakeholders have spoken up, but this one is quite touching, coming from one of the key personalities in Rivers State as he sent this strong message across to Wike. It's a message you just need to listen to till the very end. Let's dive into it.
Your Excellency, sir, ordinarily I would not be writing an open letter to you, but like a wise man once said, silence would be treason, so I prefer to stay alive than face the consequences of silence in the face of crime. With each passing day and as the socio-political tides continue to turn, it has become more pertinent that more people speak up in a concerted manner to prevent the death of our party, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, as we appear to be, in the word of WB Yeats, turning and turning in the widening gear, heading for an end where the falcon will no longer hit the falconer. It is unfortunate that since losing control of the federal government with the loss of President Goodluck Jonathan at the polls in 2015, our party, the People's Democratic Party, has continued on a downward spiral. It is much more painful that where it is expected that leaders within the party should rise to the challenge and put an end to this decline of our great party, some have instead taken up rules as its undertaker. It will be hypocritical to claim aloofness to what I believe is your gross with the PDP, and I am not a hypocrite. It will be uncharitable on my part to discountenance the role you have played in strengthening the PDP from 2015 up until the last presidential primaries of the party. It is my belief that your gross against certain members of a party who you perceive worked against the party and abandoned it in 2015 and then came around much later to take control of the party is justified. Also know that your decision to remain in the party and stifle its progress, on the other hand, as a sort of payback, stands condemned. For a man of your pedigree and stature, it is a dishonorable act, highly dishonorable, and stands as testimony against all you claim to stand for. At least it can be argued that those who you hold this grudge against abandoned the party completely and did not sit back while actively working to destroy it from within. But what then can be the argument on your own part, seeing that those you are currently working with against your party are the same people who set in motion and executed surgically the plans that not only ended our party's leadership at the center, but ended up dislodging the first Niger Deltan to occupy Aso Rock as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces? Is this not akin to cutting off one's nose to spy one's face? That will be worse than folly. Let us not throw away the baby with the bad water because we do not like the soap used in birthing the baby. It will be a grave mistake. Honorable Minister, sir, it is rather unfortunate that of all people you have also decided to play the role of an undertaker, not only for our party, but for our dear Rivers State. I would like to take you down memory lane a little. Let me remind you of your emergence as gubernatorial candidate of the People's Democratic Party in Rivers State against all fairness and justice in 2014. You will remember that despite the reality being that you as an Ikwere man was poised to replace a fellow Ikwere man in Governor Chibuike Rotimi Amechi in our multi-ethnic state, Rivers people overwhelmingly stood by you and pushed for your emergence as executive governor of Rivers State in 2015. I dare say that your popularity in the entire Niger Delta region was at an all-time high at this point. I want you to understand why you waved love across board, leading to your eventual emergence as governor of Rivers State in 2015. It was because when it looked like all were against the second-term ambition of the first Niger Delta man to emerge as president of Nigeria, you became not just a pillar, but a beacon of resistance by standing for Goodluck Jonathan. Rivers people, as grateful and rewarding as they can be, paid you back by ensuring your electoral victory against the incumbent All Progressive Congress APC led by your predecessor. On your emergence, when they were second-term governors in the region, you, a first-term governor, seen by the people as not just the leader of the PDP, but the leader of the entire Niger Delta region, you earned it, and no one could dispute it. In 2019, when your re-election bid was being challenged ferociously, Rivers people once again stood solidly behind you. Many were killed in the process of defending your vote. Do you remember Dr. Ferry Beregbe that was shot and killed and by while trying to protect your vote in Kiana local government area. There are many more unnamed and unrecognized sons and daughters of Rivers State who sacrificed their lives so that you could emerge as a second-term governor of Rivers State. In 2022-2023, Honorable Minister, you oversaw a party primaries across board that saw some candidates in prison and internal party democracy jettisoned for your wishes, leading to the emergence of flag bearers of our party, all single-handedly picked by you. You have on more than one occasion publicly stated that you paid for all their forms. Even those shortchanged in this process lick their wounds and continue to play their roles as party members to ensure the success of the party at all levels. In what will go down as one of the most keenly contested elections in recent Rivers history, with formidable candidates like Senator Magnus Abe of the Social Democratic Party SDP, Mr. Tony Cole of the All Progressive Congress APC, and the vibrant, young-driven Labour Party PDP emerged victorious across board, except for Falga constituency 1 that was lost to the Labour Party. Not that you did not lose in some other local government areas, but let's stick to the official figure declared by INEC. It begs the question, why then do you want to burn down Rivers State when everyone who now holds political office emerged through a process designed and endorsed by you? Is it that you do not care about Rivers people and you are all about yourself? If so, I'm forced to believe that those around you are not telling you the truth. The truth being that in a state where your words were law, where houses and businesses could be demolished or closed down without any recourse to legality, where executive orders could be deployed to stifle the opposition, that your popularity is now at an all-time low, probably because they are afraid of you or of losing the benefit they gain from you. They fail to tell you that what you might perceive as a battle against your successor has slowly but gradually degenerating into a battle against Rivers State and Rivers people. You know there is a popular saying that a man can cook for the community and the community will finish the food, but when the community decides to cook for one man, the reverse is the case. Leave Fubara alone. You have gone on and on about being betrayed by Governor Sim Fubara. You point fingers, forgetting that some of those same fingers, quick to spot betrayals, point straight back at you. It is not Governor Fubara that has betrayed the PDP by working against it in the just concluded general election and working with the opposition at the state and federal that betray Rivers people by instigating a political crisis with propensity to escalate ethnic tension in Rivers State. It is you, Honorable Minister. It is not Governor Fubara that has declared himself God over all in Rivers State and has no qualms with burning the state to the ground to prove a point. It is you, Honorable Minister. It is your Honorable Minister, it is you, Honorable Minister, who told the world that the APC was a cancer and you can never support a cancerous party. It is you, Honorable Minister, who ended up facilitating the emergence of the same cancerous APC that has accelerated the economic decline of the country and further impoverished our people with no recourse. Also, you can be a minister of the Federal Capital Territory. The lack of self-awareness is gobsmacking. Some day back, I came across a video where you talked about death and how you do not cry when you hear about the death of some people because you have no idea what might have caused it, considering many politicals swear over dead bodies and still go back on their words. Those words made me think, and I could see the reason behind them. You see, in choosing to be God in the face of Rivers people, you have closed your eyes and ears to reason. You see nothing and hear nothing that can curse you to rethink on the path you have chosen in your quest to show Fubara you have unwittingly united a vast majority of Rivers people behind you, so much that even those who despise him because of you now like or love him because of you too. In your scheming, I will advise you not to forget that the voice of the people is the voice of God. Note that the war which you have or are waging against Governor Fubara has gone beyond being merely political, as you might see in your mind eyes. It is now one that, fortunately for some and unfortunately for others, had evolved into a war against Rivers people. It is good to point out that No one has taken a stand against Rivers people and won. No one has gone against God and won. In your defiant, characteristic manner, it will be unfortunate if you believe you own hubris and that of those around you on the possibility of you being the first to successfully go against Rivers people. It will be a needless gamble, one where if you win, you create more enemies for yourself than you can withstand on your political journey. And if you lose, your legacy becomes an inglorious and irredeemable one in Rivers State, the Niger Delta, and Nigeria at large. For your sake, as regards posterity, it is my greatest wish that you have a moment of sobriety and a deep reflection and introspection on this path you have chosen. Honorable Mr. Sir, what is left of your legacy is on the brink of being completely desecrated and relegated to the dustbin of our political history, and it will be a sad end to what I will say has been a wonderful political career that many can only dream of. The ball is in your court. May Almighty God have mercy on us all and forgive us for our shortcoming. Honorable Sir Gabriel Baritulim Bedusam, PhD, KSJI, FNIM. I lack words to add to what this young man has said, because he had clearly pointed out everything. Let's wait to see if his honorable minister, Wike, will respond to these open letters sent to him.